Okay, so hello everyone. Welcome to our webinar. We are meeting today Coletiva Matriarca, and we will have Sophia Martins that will facilitate the part in which you will be presenting your Colectiva. I will share my screen and give you a few info about what we will be doing today. Okay, so it's presentation. Thank you for the pictures that you sent. Beautiful. I can see you all in your Colectiva. So this is our moment in which we welcome you, and then like every session, we will talk about the SHE-EDE that is going to happen very soon in Portugal, in Sophia's land at Covao do Feito. And it's going to be an 8 days workshop on the ecological dimension. And then we will have a few words on Nashira, which is going to be our next event, big event in November in Colombia, in a matriarchal community. I will, after that, set up a little candle, and I always set the intention. I read the same intention, which is always grounding and meditative. And then Sophia will present the collective, and then the Coletivo Matriarca will talk about themselves in this special session dedicated to them. We will then have three questions that we will divide each other in groups, and we will go into breakout rooms and be um, talking in these breakout rooms about the questions that Sophia sent me and formulated for you, and then we will have a checkout. So this is our program for today. So I would like to share now some info about the dancing goddess, and I remind you our website, which is www.dancinggoddess.org. If Corey can put it on the chat, it would be nice. So here we are giving you all the infos about our projects and about our courses. So this is a picture of the first course that we had in Mariano Sabina in 2023. You can see, I don't know if you can see Corey and Sophia. Yes, Sophia is here holding the baby of, I don't know whose baby was that, but we also had two wonderful women that came with their children. So it was a very intense SHE-EDE. It was a SHE-EDE that we usually the SHE-EDE, which is Women Eco-Village Design Education, is a course of 125 hours done in 30 days. So we have basically 100 hours in which we talk about each dimension. We talk, we facilitate, we do non-formal education. So there is a lot of exercises, a lot of dancing, singing, drawing, and I don't know, journaling, ceremonies in which we develop the four dimensions, the ecological, the cultural, the economic, and the social dimension. And then we have 25 hours that you have the time to bring your project and maybe develop it with a group of other women. So this is our, SHE-EDE in full, and you can go into, the course. These are the dimensions, and the first three dimensions of this uh, course that we decided to divide in weeks, because 30 days was a big commitment for a lot of people. And so this is going to be at Covao do Feito, the last dimension, which is the ecological dimension, which is about building. So this is what we will be doing in Covao do Feito. So if you're interested, please subscribe to our course. And the other three dimension, we did it in Italy. But next year we will continue with these weeks. So we will have weeks in Portugal and weeks at Sophia's Land and weeks in Narni at the Feminine Wisdom Matricultural School. So here you can get all the information about it. I might go into so you can look and I can show you a little bit of this weekly calendar that we will be doing in Corral do Feto. So we're using a lot of tools. We're using permacultural tools. We're using the work to reconnect tools. We're using dragon dreaming. We're using in each session, in each week, we have different tools. There's many tools in Gaia Education program. So we try in those 4 weeks to give you all the possible tools so that you can create your own community. And you can also be working sociocratically with active listening, with nonviolent communication. So as you see, it's really about a holistic system thinking program. In this case, we will be concentrating on the ecological, which is basically the dimension of building, eco building. So we are going to come to the land of Sophia where water is an issue. Because, I mean, if we have to develop only the ecological dimension, it would take probably a year course. So we're giving you pills that you can use. And so in this 7 days, we will be developing with Maddalena Ferraresi, myself, we're both architects, we will be practices that can be useful in Sophia's Land. Practices for water retention, for collecting water, for reducing water. I mean, from what I heard from Sophia already in the land, there is a sort of sensibility to water use. So you will be brought into the land and you will learn not to, sort of over consume water. So this is going to be our program. We also do ceremonies, so there's going to be also a water celebration, and and many other things. So I would like to say, just join us, and you will learn more about this beautiful program. And then I'm just going to go for just a few minutes into the Nashira. So if you really want to, please check our website because it's really dense and has lots of info for you. And you can also find informations about, how to subscribe. And I think in here, no, maybe I'm going to go directly into the PowerPoint presentation, which is probably better. So I showed you we were, and then this is two picture from Mariano Sabina. You see they were working. This is really the ecological dimension, and this is a picture of the beautiful land of Coval do Feito, and this is what some of the pictures of the SHE-EDE Portugal course ecological dimension. And then a few more pictures of Nashira. This is Nashira. These are some of the pictures that Angela Dolmetsch, which is the founder of Nashira, it's a matriarchal community founded more than 20 years ago. It's about 80 women that fled away from violence and many other, horrible things that happened in Colombia. And with the help of Angela Dolmetsch, created this community. It's a matriarchal community that uses all the tools that we teach in the SHE-EDEs. So you're going to be experiencing that 30 days program, full program, in this beautiful community, living with these women, working with these women, and being, with these women that are, I mean, I've been there, that are amazing. So these are some of the pictures that we will that I got from Angela. For example, they do recycling. They learned how to make solar panels. So now they teach. They try to be self-sufficient. They try to be self-sufficient as should be any community. And they are trying to be as ecological as possible. So they have like they have dry toilets. They've been building in auto construction all of their homes. So, and they live out of their subsistence strategy is founded on working in creating activities within the community. So, for example, the restaurant is held by these women. Here you can see the restaurant, and they sell their food. They have some income out of that. So let me just start by lighting a candle. I always light the candle. I don't know if you can see it. It's here. Let me see if you can see it. Yes, you can see it. So just just take a deep breath. Just if you're sitting, just ground yourself with your feet on the ground and feel the ground and just feel grounded to Mother Earth. Take a few deep breaths. Close your eyes. And we give thanks to what we are here together. We give thanks that we are here together. And we give thanks to the opportunity to be together. We reclaim feminine power, wisdom, and knowledge. And we bless also this beautiful matriarca coletivo that is starting. And we give them our blessings, and we hope that it will be a wonderful journey for all of you. And for all our relationships, and for all our relations between each other, for the relations that we have with Mother Earth, with the Goddess, and with everything that we're doing in sacredness, blessed be and blessed do. And so now I give the word to Sofia and to the Coletivo Matriarca. Thank you for being here, dear women.
Thank you so much, Sabina, for your words and your presentation. So I'm here not only being part of the SHE-EDE, as Sabina already explained, but also being part of this Coletivo Matriarca that is already born, but it's growing here in where I live, in Caldas in Portugal. And Coletivo actually, then Anna will explain a little bit better because she's since the beginning in this project. By women wanting to have a family, because all of us are living apart, mainly apart from our family, or we are looking for a different family. And from there, almost all of us are independent workers. We have our family, and also we aim for have a more sustainable way of living, cooperative, and also a more circular economy. So Coletivo Matriarca, it's starting to develop. Louder? Okay. So Coletivo Matriarca, it's now really developing the structure, how it's going to be organized, like for instance, in human resources, how we're going to organize ourselves, how we make decisions, how we'll deal with conflict, etc. and also organizing as a circular economy, and also bank time sharing, have our own our own money, and how we can also help each other to grow in our own jobs, works, gifts, and there are all amazing women. And also one of the aimings is to have a place where we can all go all together, like with our families, but everyone living together. And one of the main things now, the beginning, is to build huh? Thank you. Vegetable garden for all of us, so we can start to have grow our own food, but also start to be together working. So Coletiva Matriarca is in the beginning, aiming to be a cooperative, also that can help us with finances. But we're in the first year of drive test. And I will pass the word to Ana Silvia, because she was since the beginning here. And I want her to present more the Coletivo as she see and as it began since the idea grew in her head and the other women had.
Thank
So,
you.
Anna.
Do you need to share anything, or you will be? Do you have a PowerPoint or anything, or is it? Yes.
No,
Oh,
she
no.
will be.
No, because it's all in Portuguese. We've done it all in Portuguese, so it's
Okay.
not.
Thank you.
But I'm just gonna. First, mostly, I want to thank you because I'm fascinated about your work and your. I'm studying all your site and everything you do. I already seen the Colombia YouTube exchanges, and it's very beautiful. It's very inspirational for our work, also. So thank you very much for giving us this opportunity to connect. So in 2018, I moved to Caldas da Rainha, and I always aimed to be part of a kind of a tribe. Like Sophia said, I don't have family around, so I always connect with people and connect between them, because I feel like it's really powerful for us to gather and be around each other and connect and work together. Cooperativa Matriarca, it's 5 years old now, but we never thought about something like an association or cooperative or anything. It's just like single mothers, or mostly mothers who are most of the time alone with their children, trying to build a freelance kind of projects and just helping each other. But now, with all the needs that are coming and the world is changing, and we feel like the need to be more powerful in an economical state. So I don't know, we are thinking about association, and then we just saw the cooperative being the most successful means to an economical empowerment, I think. So we get together and just invite some people to be with us. Now it's like volunteer invitations that people are coming and asking to be part of the collective. It's beautiful, and it's like it feels like the needs. It's a collective need, and the timing is perfect, I think, and all people are coming to help and to be a part and fund this project we have. As Sophia said, we are starting with a small homesteads kind of garden now, just trying to build this slowly. And we are doing like crowdfundings and thinking about ways to get money to arrange these projects. And yeah, Sophie is part of the human resources and is trying to lead us to a point that we can organize ourselves in a most loving way. So we work on our issues and our decisions making with a lot of love. So that's very important, and I think it's the roots of a collective. And I think it's it. That's it. It's just getting born, so we don't have much to say about this institution yet. So
Can I ask you a few questions if it's possible? First of all, I would like to thank you. I think it's the more of these colectivo matriarchal women that are going to happen in the world, the more quicker it's going to be the change. And it really is so amazing that you're doing it. But my first question is, how many are you, for example? I mean, but it's not about the number, you know. I mean, you can change the world. I mean, you can change the world with a. Actually, there was this anthropologist, Margaret Mead, very important anthropologist, that says, you know, that there are a small group of people can really change the group, and it always starts from a small group of people. So it's not about the number, but it would be nice to know where you are, how many are you, and it's great that you are opening, also starting to imagine an association, which is really what is all about SHE-EDE and what is Eco-Village Design Education about, is to have the tools to create a community. And that means that you need sociocratic tools, you need agreements, you need a manifesta. I don't know, do you have a manifesta? What are your objectives? This is all part, and this can be done communally, which is wonderful. Love is fantastic. There's also, I would say, a lot of disintoxication that we have to go through. I have learned in my experience that, you know, as much as we put love, we are all intoxicated, and we need to work on ourselves a lot collectively and also individually, which is really important. So I've been working on myself all my life, and I continue to work. So it's not that just because I'm speaking or organizing things. I mean, I'm totally aware of how much work, much healing we need, all of us. And but this idea of a matriarchal group of women is really important. So can you tell us more about how do you organize yourself? How many are you? How many times do you see each other? I mean, things like that would be really nice to hear.
we are now 25 women, and we just started to gather the groups of communication and design, human resources. We have the part of the education, and we are developing the group slowly because we just started, and we only defined our principles now, and we have to define them in a collective manner. So this is brand new, and I don't. It's like we don't have a manifest yet. We have all the. I think the first assembly, we have the first general assembly now, and we just I just put it all together in the way that everyone gets voice, and everyone is part of the principles of the matriarch. So and we are just designing this yet, so it's not like defined yet. But I think for most we are trying to get to together once a month in a general meeting, so we get all the things we need to be the functions we need with more efficiency. Yeah, thank you. And we just and the groups are autonomous groups, so the education is getting together in their matters, like in their meetings, and they define things, and they have the coordinator who talks to us of the directive and just talk to us about what they need and what they are developing. And we just get together to, like the first project, that's the community garden. We all get together on that community, because it's the first project and we all have to be together to work, because it's a lot of work to build a garden, even a homestead kind of garden. And we just get together and do our delegate functions, and then we ask them and invite them to be a part in a matter that we need them time being. But this is just.
Do you have a vision? Have you? Do you have a vision? I mean, if I think of Matriarca Coletivo, I can vision. I can have a clear idea, but just because I think I have a vision of matriarchal societies. But what is your vision? I mean, do you have a vision about your Coletivo and this Matriarca Coletivo? And also another question, if you want to, is it men and women, children? Is it open to everyone? What is your vision? What are you foreseeing?
So the Matriarch Collective it's about gathering people. Doesn't matter if it's men or women. We just started with women, but then if the man wants to cooperate with us, and always the children will always be with us whenever we can. And it's very important that we are inclusive to everyone who wants to come in. But I think it's important that we guide this in the starting point. The management has to be women, because it's the kind of energy that we want to bring. It's a kind of a regenerative energy now, and we want to heal this. But I think we are, as you said, and very well you said, that we need to always heal ourselves and work on ourselves. So it's very important that we are not like bringing only the women because we think that we are the healed ones and we are going to heal because men are all sick. So that's not the point. The point is this kind of this kind of energy that is like about taking care of, like a mother kind of healing, nurturing kind of energy. That's the thing. And that's why we are matriarchal collective. But men are also very able to nurture and take care and help us build this. The vision we had, the first vision we had when we aimed for it, it's like we really want to have this big land where we build our school and little houses so we can grow.
I'm sorry, but you froze. Can you start again with the vision? And if you can speak a little bit louder. And your vision about a school, I love that. What is your vision? Yes. The vision is so important. I mean, I'm trying to see you all, these 25 women with all these children. What is your vision? And she froze again.
The main thing is education.
Maybe
I'll use mine.
Going to the other phone.
Maybe you can try. I don't know, Corey. Do you think you have a better line? I don't know.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I do.
Is it better?
Yes.
Okay. I just wanted to. Mas não dá, tem que ser assim. Because I can't hear you.
I can hear you.
Yeah, I don't know why the sound like this.
But you have a good sound while
I'm sorry, it's just.
Yes, it's a good sound now. Yes, wonderful.
So can you hear me better like this?
Yes, absolutely. Fantastic.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Okay, it's okay. So we are the aim of our vision and dream is like to have this big lands where we can build our school, because the main point of all I think it started with education, and we're not happy with the education around here. So, and we are really connected in our vision of another kind of school and groups of education. So we're going to start there with the school, and then we just build little houses and a home for us to grow old together, and maybe share a cow. We have this dream about a cow in the land, so it's like little things that are coming, and we put it all together in this big land we are dreaming of.
Wonderful. You have it all in you. I mean, so I really think you have it. I see all the time that women, somehow they don't need that. It's all embedded in us, all of the wisdom. And so you're just doing it and it's wonderful. Thank you for, creating this dream. Thank you so much.
Thank you for
Thank you
inspiring
really.
me also so
It's
much.
really, and I mean, you make me think about other women, all over the world. There's a lot of women are starting really to rise and to get together and to create this reality because they're so unhappy with what is going on. That really makes such a difference to have women like you that are creating this. And if you need any kind of help or any kind, I mean, we as our feminine wisdom matriarchal school, whatever, we can be of help. We work with the maternal gift economy, so we work in a gifting economy, a maternal economy,
I
which
started studying gift economic because of you, because I saw your videos and I started studying that.
yeah, and that's wonderful because you can come and you can subscribe to the Genevieve Vaughan salons, and those are so precious. It's really a precious way of learning about it with Genevieve. Genevieve is also part of our circle, and we might also have an economic dimension led by her. I don't know when we have to decide. She's in Rome, so we might also decide and hopefully in with time we can create something with her. She's such a generous, wonderful woman, and we've been learning, with her also. And we just need to sort of go deep in ourselves and start, to remember how it was to be a mother. And
Yes.
mother, I mean, we know we weren't asking, hey, do you want to be milked? No, I mean, can you give me something back? This is really what it was. And so if we can get back into that, but I'm sure that that's the matriarchal, really, this matriarchal Coletiva, with mothers at the center. And also, I wanted to answer to what you said. A real matriarchal society is a women-led society. That's the difference. I mean, all of these SHE-EDE courses, the ecological, eco-village design education, is an egalitarian way of relating, but it's not women-led. And when you're thinking about a matriarchal society, you're thinking about a women-led society, which is really hard to imagine because patriarchal society has been going on for 6,000 years. We don't even believe ourselves that we can make this happen. But we've been embedded in this patriarchal in which men were leading. But why not? Maybe it could be women that could lead. And lead in a matriarchal society means an egalitarian society. It doesn't mean women over, but it
Yeah.
means being egalitarian. And we know. But we have to practice it because it's easy to say it.
Yes, it
It's
is. It is. Yeah,
Yeah, and then
because
we have to
also
do.
women are leading in this patriarchal society now, and it's in a patriarchal kind of matter, and it's not working still, and it's also women. So it's not about that, but I feel like men that are very interesting in integrating this group. It's still like a fear they have to be led by women, like we're going to be on top of them uh, because of the name. So it's something we have to work really hard first in ourselves. And the most important thing for this collective now, it's to really be learning a lot of things all the time, so we can build this collective inside of us first, so we can share it and and gather everyone without this kind of fear coming on top of it.
Wonderful. You have it. You have it. You have it in you. Great. Is there any question for Anna, Silvia, or for Sophia? If anybody has a question, please just unmute yourself and ask. I saw Carmen. Carmen, you had a question?
Yes, also it's a kind of question, yes, but it's also something what I understand now if I listen the words from her now because of the fear. So it's a kind of question, maybe, because I realized that men, also some men what I met, and it was a deeper connection. At the last, it came the fear about the rebirth, like a karmic system. And then I found out that there is a fear, and this fear goes then against the motherhood, also in a deep, deep way, the women, the feminism, and all this concept. And I realized that the concept of the rebirth and not to be rebirthed in this earth is also maybe, and this is my question, there is a kind of fear, and the paradox makes the like
What
fighting them in the last.
What is your question? What is
So
your
the question is if you also realize something like this.
Yeah, I realize a lot of fear. I mean, I've been writing about it actually, and especially in men, but it's very different. We are all full of fears because we've been in a patriarchal system that used fear and used violence and used, all the tools to create a lot of fear. So one of the decolonization is really about fear. But then fear is one thing, but there is also rebirth is another subject. So there's many subjects. So if I don't know, anybody else wants to answer? I don't know, Anna, do you want to say something or
I think most of all it was about the name. It brings a polarity in them, and we are all afraid of the patriarchy. So when you talk about matriarchy, we are all scared, and it's about polarities. It's not about being in the center. I think this is the main point for us. We are just starting, so that's the only thing we realize now. It's they kind of don't get it why we don't change the name, so you can all be centered, and it's not about it. So, but I think it's like you said, it's we have to work on ourselves a lot, and if you don't realize what it is in the roots, what it is, matriarch, so it's normal that you fear like an opposite, because we all have this dichotomy, these polarities in us, so they're all around. So the universe, it's about polarities, but it's not about us versus them. So that's the thing.
Wonderful, wonderful. It's wonderful. Thank you for being here, Anna. And now, I mean, we have sometimes, the idea was to I mean, Sophia sent me 3 questions, so I'm going to share them with you. And I thought that it would be nice that we have 3 groups, and we don't answer to all of the questions in one breakout rooms, but we choose one question, okay? And you develop for 10 minutes that question with 2 or 3 of you. I mean, and then maybe one of you will come back and share, what you came out with. Okay, so is that clear? So I'm going to share the screen. Share the screen here. What's going on here? No, wrong sharing. Here. Okay. So these are the questions, and I'm going to put them in the chat, the 3 questions. So you have 3 questions. The The first one is today, what teachings of matriarchal civilization you feel are most urgent to recover. The second is what would be your utopian way of living. And the third group could develop how matriarchy integrates men and women. Okay, so I'm gonna open up three groups, and it's gonna be like, let me see if we can do it with. I'm gonna just go random, and let me see. So I'm gonna make 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we have session 1, session 2, and session 3. Okay, so session 1 answer question number 1, session 2 answer question number 2, and session 3 answer question number 3. Okay, so we have Carmen, Maddalena, Marta, and Trin in session 1. We have Anna Silvia Agostinho, and Corey in session 2. And then we have Daniela, Pais, Patricia, and Sophia in session 3. Okay? And you have about 10 minutes to discuss each question, and then one of you will share afterward your conclusion or your thoughts, more than conclusions, more you will share what you've been. So someone, just when you get into the group, please decide who is the scriba, who is the person who is going to bring back to us your thoughts. Okay, is that clear to all?
Okay. Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
great. So I'm going to 3 minutes before we finish. We finished our time. I will send you a little message saying 3 minutes left. Okay.
Okay.
You can
Okay.
wrap up the whole thing. So we said I have the question inside 1, 2, 3. So question 1, what teaching of matriarchal civilization you feel are most urgent to recover today? That's for group 1. What would be your utopian way of living? Group 2. And how matriarchy integrates men and women? It's group 3. I open the session, you click on it, and have a nice time together.